morning, noon, or night. My name is Jet, and welcome to my channel, JITV Jet in the Valley. So, this video is going to go right along with my last video about not being shocked by evil. We have to learn to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. It's really difficult many times because if you are a love-based living individual, right, that's the wavelength you're on. You're focusing on being a love-based living individual, right? You're loving love, loving God, loving other people as yourselves. So it's very, very, very easy to get blindsided by someone who's the opposite of that, who is literally hating God. They literally hate God, and they hate God, or they don't believe in God, or they hate love, right? For whatever random reason. There's a million reasons this could be happening, but they will take advantage of you, blindside you, rob you, beat you, kill you, steal your stuff, all of these different things, right? So there's love and there's anti-love. There's God and there's Satan, right? These are satanic qualities that I'm speaking of. We, as children of the Most High God, who love and love other people as ourselves, have to become aware of the tactics. We need not to be ignorant of the tactics of the people who are functioning against us, okay? If you're not for us, right? If you're not for love, you're against us. It's black and white. If you have not come to the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ and God and love, right? Being a love-based living, if you can't agree that there are laws and rules in nature that are already predetermined and preset about what's right and wrong in love and not love, that love and life are interchangeable terms, if it's not promoting life, then it's not of love, because God is love and God is the creator, right? If you can't come to these understandings and you don't agree with any of those things, you just haven't gotten there, then you are functioning against the people who are love-based living individuals. You're going against them, right? Because you're doing things, thoughts, feelings, actions, emotions, and all of these things that are opposing love, okay? Thriving and all of these things, right? In love and life and joy, peace, contentment, kindness, self-control, patience, long-suffering, all of these things, those are loving things. Selflessness, okay? If you should be more concerned with the well-being of others, of loving love, what's the love-based decision, than how I'm going to get me, mine, and mine all of the time, right? So it's really easy to do that in these minds and bodies. It's the natural thing to do in the mind and body. So I'm not saying that it's just until you come to these conclusions and you surrender your own self that you think that you are, and you accept the Spirit of Jesus Christ into yourself and your life to lift you up and clean you out, and make it so you have the mind of Christ, which is love. It cleans out all this other stuff that's in there, and everybody has it. So once you've accepted that and it gets in you, it starts cleaning you out, right? The Holy Spirit will show you, stop doing this thing, or don't do that thing. If you do this thing, that's going to happen, and it's the last thing that you want. And do you like feeling good? Do you like having joy, peace, contentment, kindness, self-control? Well, you can't do that when you have severe addictions and severe this, and you're robbing, you're stealing, you're cheating, you're having sex with strangers, you're addicted to plastic surgery or the gym or any number of anything, okay? That is, none of those things are love-based living, and all of those things are literally attacks from the enemy of love. You are suffering and experiencing attacks of the enemy of love, the enemy of the Most High God, right? Just so happens to be what is running all of the systems of Earth, okay? So what is running all of the systems of Earth is what they would call Babylonian systems, okay? It's beast-like Babylonian systems that's anti-love, okay? The opposite of the Most High God. It's satanic. These systems are satanic. They go against love. So we need to, as love-based living individuals, souled individuals, need to not be ignorant of their devices, what they do, right? They act. I'm not saying everybody. Many people are just not aware, and they're being slightly manipulated by whatever they grew up watching on TV. They watched on TV, they listened to music, they read in books, they watched on TV, movies they saw, people they hung out with, cities they grew up in. All of these things, it's what programs our minds, right? Just because all of these things have happened and they've gone in and that's what you've been programmed with does not mean that any of it is based in truth, right? Our feelings and our opinions are different than truth. What you can say is truth, right? So the whole system and the whole world and all the societies, especially in the United States, are set up to infiltrate your mind at the earliest age possible. So they want children to go to school when they're 4 years old. They want children at 4 years old because they know that before the age of 7, human brains are in a theta wave state. Okay, that's hypnosis. So if they can get your child into school at 4 and they can let them watch Disney movies, or they can teach them they need to raise their hand to speak and they have to stand in line, and that the teacher is the authority, the unquestioned authority, they are training your children and all the humans in that fashion. Okay, so the mafia thing is what I was writing down. There are people who act, who will be influenced by these forces, whether it be their thinking, their controlled thinking, or things unseen, powers and principalities, frequencies, different things that we can't see, we don't understand, we can't even expose it, right? They will, who they are operating under is satanic. Okay, satanic anything operates like a mafia. Okay, so we have to stop being surprised by it, right? So if we decide we want to be love-based living individuals and we love God and we love each other, right, and we want to take care of each other and we want to do what the Most High God has told us to do, the world has a problem with that. They actually hate that. They want to stop you from doing anything along those lines. They want you to participate in their systems and their programs, or they're going to ostracize you, or they're going to pull you back down like crabs in a bucket, and they will come against you. That's what I'm saying. People who have come to the knowledge of Christ are going to be, they're going to be oppressed, attacked, and all of those different things by forces that are unseen through their own family members, okay? Your family members, if they are not of love, they don't know Christ, they are, if you're not for us, you're against us, right? They can be manipulated and will be and have been manipulated to function against you, okay? Because love and anti-love are enemies. Darkness and light are enemies, natural enemies. So when you love and you're of the Most High, many times you don't know that you have an enemy. Like, why does this stuff keep happening? I'm always having these bad things happen, and the people in my family don't like me, and all these people, they don't like me, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, because we are an enemy to the entire system of how Earth functions. We are an enemy, whether you want to be or not. You are. If you love and you love the Most High God, right? Then you cannot be a friend of the world, okay? If you are a friend of the world, right, you're an enemy to God. Why is that, right? It's because the world is animalistic and functioning under satanic authority. Okay, so we cannot participate in it. We can't be part of it. We can't like it. We can't support it. Okay, for example, I mean, it's like $4 million to put a 30-second commercial on television, right? But there's 30 million people starving to death every single year. If this earth was ran by the Most High God in love, there would be no homeless people. People wouldn't be starving. You understand? You can take your food, you cut the seeds out of your food, right? And you put them in the dirt and it grows more food. We should have an abundance of food. We should have an abundance of heat. We should have an abundance of all of the things, but we don't, because we have been conditioned and trained to not be love-based living individuals, to go against love, to work and support the Babylonian beast-like system that's satanic, that hates love and loves pridefulness, selfishness, false identities, fakeness, and a false sense of power, okay? Love is the most high power. It's the power and the currency of the nature of reality, of the whole entire, anything that we've ever seen. It's love, right? So anything else trying to go against love is less than. It's always less than. And it's a copycat knockoff. So we have to not be ignorant that there's satanic evil forces that are mob rule. So they will try, if your mother's not saved, if she hasn't come to the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ, the enemy will try to get to your mother and turn her against you. And if they can't turn someone against you, they will try and get that person to kill themselves. Okay? There is a kill switch built in some people. I'd like to talk about satanic ritual abuse very soon and very shortly after I try to speak with a couple people about it before I give my opinion or what I've come to see in my own personal life and understand about it. So with that, much love and many thanks, and I love you. Thank you.